here. Our maps are coming up right here. And for the first map, we have Oasis. Now, Oasis is an amazing map. USC Upstate has a lot of experience using Oasis to their advantage, taking rounds on Oasis. They love to practice and play here at Oasis. So starting off on the first map of the set, Oasis is an amazing vantage point, you could say, for USC Upstate Esports. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to load into the game here. Both teams are starting to go ahead and pick their comps. Now, right here, we want to make sure that we highlight that is USC Upstate going to change their backline comp recently? USC Upstate has been running a lot of Kiriko, Juno. Sometimes we'll see BAP, Juno. I feel like Juno is definitely a strong part of their comp. And honestly, there is a break that we haven't seen from Raviolio just yet. Not in a lot of these matches, so you also start to think that maybe they might bust out a break depending on if they dive, and maybe banning the hazard was a way for them to secure a way to make sure that they don't have to go brig and they can just keep their healing numbers up. But right here, we're gonna go ahead and see the teams. Alrighty, and for USC Upstate, we have Raviolio and Jonah backline going with Juno and Mizuki, and we have Benjamin on the Ramatra. Benjamin plays an amazing Ramatra. Meepster, as always, on the Mei. Meepster has been practicing Mei a lot. A lot of the time when you're watching USC Upstate, you're gonna see Meepster on Mei, and you're gonna see Baby plays on Junkrat here. And for pace, they have a Kiriko Moira backline with a Zarya on tank and Sombra and Sojourn. Sombra making it through is it can be a problem for USC Upstate if they don't watch, but at the same time, Raviolio on the Mizuki can definitely trap down the Sombra and make sure EMP is gone. Now, right there, Baby Plays getting picked first. Tried to brawl, just couldn't get one. Meepster taking it off angle. Beautiful off angle here from Meepster. Can he get any value here from it? Can't. Trying to go ahead and get into the fight. A little bit ahead of his tank. He burns Cryo. Now we're going to stay here with Benjamin. Benjamin here trying to hold the front line. Shield gets instantly melted. Right here, Zarya doing an amazing job conserving that charge. Saves her bubble, is able to get charged. Sombra trying to go ahead and get a pick, can't get one. And now it's Zarya by her lonely. Sombra goes in the back, picks me with the damage. Zarya finishes him off. Kiriko also getting a headshot on Raviolio. Not looking good here for USC Upstate. Ben trying to make something happen, is able to get the Moira and tries to shift back and continue on his streak, but is put down by Sam Chess. So now USC Upstate gonna have to opt for a group up here. No switches have been made, and Baby gets caught out. Not a good look here for USC Upstate with the stagger. They're gonna have to go ahead and regroup fast and make sure they can get back to point. You don't want to give them too many percent. You don't want to give them too much momentum either. Alrighty, so Benjamin opting to switch onto the Reinhardt, trying to go ahead and counter the Zarya. Meeps are going for a flank here on Reaper. Can he get anything here? Try to take the soldier and able to pick one up. Ryan starts playing aggressively. It's time for the USC Upstate to make do here. USC Upstate team has to make do here. Tries to go ahead and get the Zarya. Zarya's one shot. Brick goes ahead and gets it. Amazing picks here from USC Upstate. Sombra's able to take Baby, but overall the USC Upstate team able to sustain, only losing one person that can still get back very fast. Right, for USC Upstate, they just want to make sure that they're watching the enemy team, seeing the counter picks, making sure that they adjust their play styles. Meepster tries to wait for someone to come to the door. Sombra able to check him, but Meepster able to turn it back around. And just like that, pace is down one teammate. Meepster opting to go for another flank here. Can't go ahead and get it. Now, right here, you have to also take notice that Meepster, in his gameplay, you haven't really seen him take a lot of off angles in the matches. But now, this game, Meepster specifically doing an amazing job on those off angles, creating picks for his team. Benjamin right here trying to go ahead and get the tank fight. Meepster going for a flank. What can he get off of it? Sombra EMP goes out. Are we going to see a pick here from Meepster? Meepster 1v1's a soldier and able to get the help back. Baby gets a play, gets two. Right now, USC Upstate looking really good in numbers. Are they going to be able to get these staggers here? Baby tries to go ahead and break Ryan shield, trying to push them into the Ryan, trying to make a tank fight here. And Benjamin's able to get the pin. Amazing pin on the Kiriko there, and able to pick up the Ryan as well. Amazing staggers here from USC Upstate. An amazing offensive game. And right here, you have to just absolutely highlight Meepster's gameplay here. The off angles, making a presence for himself in the enemy's backline, making them pull back, making them be confused. Do we take the tank fight? Do we not? Just amazing off angles here from Meepster. A completely different attitude towards DPS than we've previously seen in games, and that's the thing that I'm talking about with this USC Upstate team. They are amazing when it comes to continuously adapting, and as long as they're getting wins, they're going to continue to adapt and still get better. Here, baby, able to go ahead and get the pick on the Sombra. Raviolio gets the Kiriko, gets 3. Amazing play by Raviolio, very active here, trying to support his Ryan. Jonah able to get the pick on Ryan, and USC Upstate just like that takes the first round. Amazing gameplay from USC Upstate. Now there, USC Upstate doing an amazing job of creating a tank fight, sending their DPS to go ahead and be expendable, go ahead and make presence, and then confuse the enemy team. You could see there that Pace was trying to see who they could focus. Are they going to go for Meepster, or are they going to focus on the tank fight? And anytime that you saw them hesitate, anytime that you saw them second guess it, you had Ben go right up in the front line and make a huge difference for USC Upstate. Definitely a difference maker here. Him and Meepster definitely been the duo to watch out for. Alrighty, here we go, getting into the second round. Now, I also want to highlight that Raviolio and Jonah, like I said, have been working together, and you can see that in the gameplay with Raviolio picking up a triple kill and Jonah picking up the quad last round. So right here, we're gonna see how this USC Upstate team can deal with this momentum. Meepster immediately getting both healers, gets out of there immediately. Amazing plays from Meepster. That is amazing. You love to see that. Oh my greatness, Meepster with the very crucial double healer pick. You love to see that. How did he get back here? Nobody knows, but he was back there and he made profit. All right, Ben here trying to go ahead and make space. Doesn't want them to go ahead and play that choke. Now, this is one of those situations. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Meepster trying to go ahead and create a tank fight. He wants the 2 tanks to start fighting so he can go for that off angle. He's waiting very patiently now. Ravioli gets hacked by the Sombra, but Meepster able to pick it up. Baby plays ends up falling to the Rhine. Meepster, Jonah, and Ben trying to fight for their lives on the point here. And Benjamin trying to put up his best fight. It ends up falling. The USC Upstate team is going to make it to at least 34. It seems like 34 before they get taken, or not 35 actually. 1 more percent is 1 more percent towards winning. All right, so right here for the USC Upstate team, they are down on ults. So are Pace. Pace is on pace to get more ults than USC Upstate. But if USC Upstate plays an amazing neutral game right here, gets to pick on Ryan early, they can definitely get this point here. And oh no, Pace gets it first. Pop shatter. There goes Benjamin. It's all up to Meepster, baby, and Jonah. And it just looks like USC Upstate wasn't able to go ahead and hold on. They're going to have to go ahead and get a regroup. Right now is not the time to panic for USC Upstate. They just got to keep playing their game. They got ults before them. That's okay. Y'all have ults coming up as well. Jonah about to have beam. Benjamin already with shatter, and Meepster 90% to blossom. For every 1 ult, there's 3 ults, as they do say. Right here, Ben trying to go ahead and get a pick on the Rhine. Shatter coming off from Ben, gets 3. Amazing shatter there from Ben. Meepster cleaning up, able to get 2. Ben gets 3. And right here, USC Upstate, an amazing triple kill, quadruple kill now for the entire team. And Meepster playing aggressive, wants to go ahead and try and be a nuisance really early, tries to opt for the corner strat. If they do find him, he might be cooked, but we're gonna see. Are they gonna see him? No, they're not. He pops Blossom. Able to get the Kiriko and not able to get the Moira. Forces out the stun though. Goes for Moira. He knew he ult tracked it, or ability tracked it. It was able to go ahead and get the Moira and get the Reinhardt there. Really amazing plays from Meepster, able to get the Death Blossom, able to track abilities. Know that the only reason that the Moira was able to survive that was that she had to use phase. Immediately went past the Rhine, ignored the Rhine, went straight for the Moira and got both. And Meepster has been an amazing part of USC Upstate's offense. Getting picks on those healers has been an amazing job for him. Now right here, Pace is starting to pop. Tries to pop Moira. Oh, Moira goes offline. Kiri still has, Jonah has ult, Raviolio still has ult. USC Upstate still has support ults to play with here. Are they going to pop here? We're going to see. Big team fight coming in now. Pace trying to make space, but Vander ends up getting picked off. Ravioli ends up popping. Rally is long with Solar. 98% for USC Upstate. They're ult bursting. They don't want Pace touching the point at all. This could be a closeout here for USC Upstate and the first map. And USC Upstate is able to close it out, picking the Moira, making sure they don't get back. Wait a minute. Ball has came back. Wait a minute. It's not over until it's over. And right here, Vander trying to make a swap to ball, trying to get a stall. Can't get it. USC Upstate doing an amazing job getting him off point quickly. Oh, and EMP comes out, but without a tank, there's no sustain, there's no healers. They're just falling in one by one, and USC Upstate immediately able to stop the trickle of enemies coming in, and is able to secure the first map in the first round of the set. Now we continue to look, we see Raviolio getting the MVP. Amazing plays here from Raviolio. It has to be the 6th triple kill that he got here. Look at how Raviolio goes in, dives, helps Baby get the pick there. Helps his teammates get the pick there. Realizes that he damage boosted, goes straight in. And got the triple. Amazing plays there from Raviolio. Amazing recognition. Able to see both of the healers were low and able to press his advantage there. Really good plays from the USC Upstate Overwatch team. Now, with the first round down, we have a little bit of downtime here. Now, I do want to go ahead and make some highlights. Raviolio, man, just amazing gameplay from him. Like I said, we haven't really seen a lot of his brig. Like, he does go brig during these matches, but right there with Raviolio just full committing into the brig there, he was able to make an amazing plays and help his team in amazing ways right there. Also, like I was saying, you could see the chemistry between Raviolio and Jonah. Multiple torpedo kills from him, able to help the USC Upstate team in securing those picks, with Raviolio backing up Ben and playing a lot more aggressive and a more brawly style in that game. Definitely helped them. Now with Pace, they tried to go ahead and keep up with USC Upstate's very up-tempo play style, play behind each other play style, but even if they did try to mirror the Rhine, it just seemed like there was nothing they could do about the support impact right there. Jonah and Raviolio doing amazing jobs, being so impactful with their support gameplay. Right there, Meepster as well. I also want to highlight, did an amazing job taking off angles there. Got multiple healer picks, double healer picks that helped his team win multiple team fights. You have to give it up for Meepster, because before you saw Meepster playing a lot more with the team, and there was a lot more dying going on from Meepster, but it felt like after that one loss, USC Upstate was able to come together as a team and say, okay, let's go ahead and work on these areas of our game. And you can see the improvement from every player, and you can see the improvement with how they play as well. But right now we're waiting for map picks coming up, and I'm really just impressed with this USC Upstate team. It looks amazing right here. Now for Pace, you really want to think, how can we attack USC Upstate? How can we throw them off their game? And honestly, like with that first round, it looked like USC Upstate was so comfortable. It looked like they had no weaknesses here. So I'm curious to see what Pace will ban. Maybe if the hazard ban was warranted, and maybe if the hazard ban will change, maybe banning hazard and limiting their ability to go a dive comp secured the round for them, and we won't know until the next bans come in. For Pace, their ban, what was their ban? Can I go ahead and get that screen up? What was Pace's bans from last time? Pace's ban with the Bastion ban. Yeah, definitely the Bastion ban. But right there, it seemed like instead of denying on pure damage there for USC Upstate, they opted more for a balls to the wall, go straight for the one person kind of play style, and then eventually when Pace wasn't able to keep up with them with all the damage that they were doing, they spread the damage out between the team, and then whoever was low, Raviolio, Jonah just came in to pick it up. And I just love watching that kind of brawl play style, because you really see how much team chemistry these guys have in these fights. They know their limitations, they know their teammates' limitations, and they fill in the gaps where their teammates lack, and that's what makes them a more complete team. Now right here, USC Upstate wants to make sure that they're playing still together the same way that they were from last time. It looks like the same momentum that got them the win in the last match carried over to this match as well. And it looks like for maps here is My fault. Brain fart. And it looks like for maps here, for the next round, it looks like we're going to be going over to Kings Row. Now, both teams are going to be taking a long time to really think, okay, how can we adjust here? How can we get one over on the other team? USC Upstate doesn't want to go in with the same strategy. Maybe we'll see a Benjamin Winston. Maybe we'll see a Benjamin Winston here. Maybe we'll see a Raviolio Baptiste here. Maybe Meepster might go back to the May, because at first Meepster did play the May a lot, but then ended up switching to the Reaper, which added so much value to this USC Upstate team. Also, Baby plays with the amazing Junkrat, securing those picks, and a lot of the times you see a Junkrat just going down main, spamming down main, trying to just put as much damage there. But Baby doing a kind of different thing with Junkrat, where he goes and waits for somebody to get low health, and then it creeps up on them and secures the pick. Really amazing play from the entire USC Upstate team all around. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and once again confirm to everybody our next map of the round, Kings Row. And for Kings Row, I definitely do think we're going to see the bans change. We might see a Ryan ban. We know that Benjamin loves to play Reinhardt, so I don't think USC Upstate's going to ban it. But I do think that if Pace knows what's good for them, they will go ahead and ban the Reinhardt and try to get them to play a slower comp so that they can go ahead and get in their backline with Sombra. Sombra did do a good job at the beginning, but USC Upstate doing an amazing job patching that hole up very fast and going ahead and getting rid of that Sombra whenever she popped up. Now here we have our banned heroes. Symmetra for USC Upstate. Now that's an interesting ban here, because Symmetra on Kings Row can offer a lot of value, getting the team to height, getting the team behind you, getting the team in spots where they just shouldn't be. Together as a team can be very detrimental, especially when you're playing defense on Kings Row. Having Symmetra that's able to have everybody on her team change levels at a moment's notice, and having a lot of height that the attacking team can play, can be very detrimental for a defender. And for pace, they also banned USC Upstate's Brig. Now you do want to go ahead and ban Ravioli's Brig, especially when you saw what he did last match. That triple kill definitely set the tone and told them that, hey, our comfortable characters are your deadliest characters, and if you let us get our comfortability characters in, we will destroy you. USC Upstate sending a message to Pace with that last match. So I do not blame Pace for trying to slow down USC Upstate's rhythm and flow by going ahead and banning Brig. Alrighty, for our map set, both teams really thinking on how to play this Kings Row map here. Rhine is available, so like I said, we know that Benjamin loves to play the Rhine here on Kings Row. So the team is gonna opt for a Rhine on attack here. USC Upstate just did an amazing job last round. Want to once again highlight very amazing victory here. They want to go ahead and carry that momentum into here, but Pace, despite target banning Ravioli's Brig, didn't really cover all the other bases, because even if you do ban Ravioli's Brig, you still got to deal with Benjamin. And if you don't deal with Benjamin, you got to deal with Meep. And if you don't deal with Meep, you got to deal with Baby. And then it's so many moving parts in this team that come together to build one lean, mean machine. And in this round, they want to go ahead and show them that they are not to be played and or trifled with. Alrighty, here we go. Both teams getting ready to clash here. USC Upstate hoping to come out with a strong start. For Pace, they're running a Diva, Kiriko, Moira, I was gonna say Meepster, May, and Bashing combo, while USC Upstate is sticking with the Mizuki, Juno, Reinhardt, Reaper and Junkrat. Not a lot of changes here, except for the fact that Ravioli isn't on brick, which is something that they had to go ahead and ban for. Right here, both tanks clashing now. Amazing opportunity for Ravioli to go ahead and get a pick. Baby also gets a pick. Ravioli picks up 2, and Benjamin picks up the May as well. The team doing an amazing job walking in, and it looks like they all just fell down like some dominoes there. USC Upstate just ran in and took the point for free. No pushback at all, no deaths at all. Amazing gameplay there from USC Upstate. Now with the capture point, USC Upstate has 5 minutes and 33 seconds. And they go ahead and get picked by Sombra, who is running the May. Meepster trying to find a sneaky flank here. He's been doing this all game. See, look, now they're ready for it. They're starting to anticipate. Meepster's gonna come into our backline eventually when we start fighting. Just make sure that we're ready. And right there, they were definitely ready. So now it's up to Meepster to go ahead and think, how can I go ahead and get in that backline? How can I go ahead and still get these same picks without getting deleted? All right, right here, Ben trying to go ahead and make his way up. And right here, both USC Upstate getting an amazing picks. Meepster getting 3. Oh my greatness. Here from Meepster, he's on the chase. He's feeling it. He wants to go ahead and 1v1 that diva. Is able to get the diva out of mech. Can they go ahead and kill her? Finish her off. And Meepster gets the 4th. See, and this is what I'm talking about here. Meepster doing an amazing job on those off angles. Eventually, he found his groove and was able to go ahead and start getting his picks like the way he's always wanted them here. And as I say that, commentator's curse, Meepster ends up getting picked. But right here, we still have Baby Plays with the tire. And Baby Plays ends up popping the tire, able to get 2. Gets the Bastion and the Moira. USC Upstate is able to get the checkpoint as well. Can they go ahead and get the May? They do. Ben going in, trying to go ahead and finish that Kiriko. Kiriko TP's out. The USC Upstate team goes ahead and gets the stagger on the enemy Kiriko. And right here, Meepster does have Death Blossom online. Jonah also has Beam online. Raviolio as well with Kakai online. Both teams looking to pop ults here. Meepster goes ahead. Goes for the background, saw the diva dives, knows that she can't peel, goes for the bastions. Amazing awareness here from Meepster. He's on the flank. Can he survive the bomb though? No, he can't. Gets picked by Vander. And now it's up to the rest of his team to go ahead and secure this. Ravioli ends up popping Kakai. Tries to go for the main here. Ben is able to get the pick. Goes back in the front, trying to go help his team. Maga's coming out here, tries to melt Benjamin. Benjamin holding up his shield, depending on his team to go ahead and help him here. And his team trying to go ahead and kill this Maga. Maga trying to survive for his life. He needs to go ahead and get this contest. And he can, and he can. Oh my gosh, Jonah with an amazing torpedo. Ends up healing 2 teammates and picking the Kiriko as well. Amazing plays here. Another really good torpedo. And here we go, Raviolio trying to go ahead and find a pick for his team. Benjamin ends up falling. There's no tank now. They're trying to go ahead and get this. Pace trying to hold on for dear life. Meepster at 75. He needs to start shooting. Doofus is here, and you don't want Doofus to be the only one stalling. You know he's going to be able to get the time. Gets Meepster, gets Jonah. USC Upstate gets the Doofus, and Pace is not able to get there back in time. Baby Plays with an amazing tire there. That could have been the round-saving tire that gets USC Upstate to 3-0 against Pace. With a whopping 3 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock, USC Upstate had an amazing push. Now it's time for them to have an amazing defense. You have to think, are they going to go ahead and change comps? Reaper on the flank on defense can work. What also can work? I totally forgot. Reaper, and they also had Junkrat as well. Junkrat also can work on the second half here. So are they going to go ahead and just keep the same comp? Are they going to try and switch it up? Are the enemy team going to try and switch it up? Are they going to try and counterpick? We got to go ahead and see. Alrighty, the USC Upstate team looking to not change too much, but Meepster opting that flanking might not be the best idea. Goes ahead and goes May. Now on Pace side, we have Sombra on the Widow, we have Sam Chess on the Bastion, we have Vander on the Roadhog, and we have Amistar on the Ana, and Spooky T opts to keep the Kiriko. Now right here, excuse me.
Right here, Vander might want to go ahead and swap off the Roadhog. He might not want to go ahead and you know, go Roadhog against Reinhardt. We're gonna have to see if they go ahead and swap here. After encountering in the first team fight, I do see USC Upstate winning this first team fight just because that Roadhog's not gonna be able to do a lot against Orion here. Alrighty, right here, USC Upstate trying to go ahead and get a pick on that Widow early. Can't. Bastion already used configuration now, so USC Upstate has the opportunity to go ahead and press the Bastion. Are they going to try and go and get space? It looks like Roadhog ends up getting a hook. Baby almost died, but Ben with the amazing shield, able to keep Baby in the game. Amazing play there by Ben, really showing off his IQ as a tank. Knows that his shield isn't just for blocking damage down main, but can also be used to help his teammates reposition. Roadhog tries to go for a, can't get one Meepster for a trade. Absolutely headshotting Widow when Widow was the one headshotting him. Roadhog tries to get one, tries to get Baby able to get up out of there, and Ben doing an amazing job making sure damage doesn't fall onto Baby. But with that, Benjamin also has his shield down now, has to go ahead and play behind the wall. Meepster walling off the right side, wants to try and cycle the damage out, but that's also a mistake because you know you still have a Roadhog. Right here, the Roadhog the last 3 times has been hooking Baby. Baby is trying to go ahead and avoid that Roadhog and get his own picks, but with that as well, USC Upstate does have Tire online. They're also going to have Kakai come online a little bit, and they also do have Blizzard coming up in a little bit. Right here, Meepster on 85 goes ahead and burns Cryo. Baby able to pick up on the Sombra, and now they're going back to playing main. Baby still looking for a wheel here. He could get a tire here when they push. He could try and stop their push with a tire here. That might be what he's holding it for. Kakai also online, and for pace we have Vanders online. We have Whole Hog online for them. And right here, Ravioli trying to go ahead and get a pick on the alley. Can't go ahead and touch anybody. Now here, Mitch trying to go ahead and get a pick on the Roadhog with the Whole Hog. Tries to get him off of Benjamin, can't do it. Ravioli ends up popping the Kakai. Jonah still has Beam here, and right here, Meepster goes ahead and pops the Blizzard, able to get the Hog. That's a huge pick for USC Upstate. It means that it's really just a standstill between the squishies. It's a squishy fight. You want to make sure that you're sticking with your team, stick with your healers. They're going to be the ones to help you out until the tank comes back. And right here, Ben comes back swinging in. Fire strikes on both, almost hits the Sombra. Sombra gets away though. And right here, we finally get the tire from Baby. Oh, and it gets destroyed by Vander. And Sombra is able to go ahead and flank Baby and get the pick. USC Upstate now down a teammate. They have to go ahead and make sure they're careful. Meepster tries to go ahead and get a pick on that Sombra. Can't get it though. And Jonah falls while he has Beam. Shatter's not going to be online until another 5%. Can they hold until Ben can get Shatter here? All right, Jonah is respawning, trying to come back. EMP drops out. Benjamin has Shatter after the EMP. Is he going to pop it? Are we going to see it? Baby tries to go ahead and contest. Gets contested by the Sombra. Ravioli able to turn around. Jonah picking up the pick. Amazing play there by Jonah. Shatter comes out. Bastion goes ahead and takes it. Bastion goes ahead and dies. USC they're doing an amazing job with target prio, completely ignoring the Roadhog to go for the Bastion, knowing that they need to be in the numbers advantage. Right here, Roadhog is behind them still not dead. Still not dead here. Vander ends up getting a pick on Baby. And with that, Ravioli goes ahead and pops Kakai. They're trying to stay in, make sure that they can survive until their tank gets back. Benjamin gets back, pick the Sombra. We still have Beam online. There we go. Jonah with the pop. Amazing pop. Amazing torpedoes here from Jonah. That's amazing. Look at Ben going in for the pin. Able to get the pin. Meepster ends up falling. Can they go ahead and clean up? USC Upstate gets a triple. Able to get the honor and the passion. And it holds space down for 2-0. Amazing plays there from USC Upstate. You see this team and you see energy, you see chemistry, you see poise. This team is playing amazing right now. 2 rounds inside the bucket with Benjamin getting play of the game. You love to see it. Right here, Benjamin playing a crucial role in cleaning out, able to get a fire strike on Anna, kills Anna, and is able to finish up the Bastion kill. Amazing plays there, and also you have to highlight Raviolio. Also, at the end of the match, you also have to highlight Jonah's gameplay there. Amazing beam there to help his team and secure that defense and able to push pace back. Amazing plays there. Amazing, amazing. And now USC Upstate up 2-0. They are able to close this out, but can they? We will see, we will see, we will always see. Now USC Upstate up 2-0. Amazing plays from them. Like I said, this entire USC Upstate team, they have been working out their quirks. They have been working out the nuts and bolts in their team week after week. You've seen, like, I've seen them. Y'all, if you tuned into the streams, you might have seen them, but you've seen the improvements from their first game up to now. This USC Upstate Overwatch team has done an amazing job, and seeing them play like this, seeing them gel together like this, playing their gameplay like this, able to recognize the situations, and able to come back days later and say, okay, we're gonna switch up our play style. We're gonna go ahead and run the Reaper with Meepster. He's been working on the Reaper, and you see the parts that they start to highlight are now coming into fruition. Now with Meepster taking a lot more off angles, he's been picking a lot more of the healers. He's been doing a lot more for his team. Ben doing an amazing job protecting his teammates. Not like before, Ben was doing an amazing job offensively, but there were also times where he could have been there for his teammates more. And you see that now in Ben's gameplay. He's being a lot more conscious of his teammates, shielding for his teammates, pushing for his teammates, making so much more space for his teammates as well. This team is looking amazing. And right here, USC Upstate now opting to go ahead and swap out baby plays for Shaba here. Now, amazing gameplay from USC Upstate. We all know that Shaba has an amazing DPS, so substituting Shaba in here for baby is also just an amazing play. There's nothing that they're missing here. Instead of an amazing Junkrat now, they're just gonna have an amazing Hanzo. And the thing also about Shaba is that he definitely just feels your accuracy, hit scan, able to get picks kind of role. And with Meepster playing more of the specialists, the flankers, really being there to use his util for his team, they definitely do feed off each other. With Shaba able to get a lot of damage, being able to get clean, cool cut kills, and Meepster able to use his utility to go ahead and isolate enemy teams and enemies in general, and making it way easier for his team to go ahead and get picks here. This has been just phenomenal gameplay here from USC Upstate. I'm so happy to see them gel together in the way that they have. It's really just amazing. You could see it in the potential in them from the beginning. And even in their first match, you could tell that at first they had a lot of really good pieces, but the moves that they were making as a team weren't as coherent. But right here in these two games, they have done an amazing job at showcasing all of the work that they've done, having each other's back, saving ults for one another, comboing ults, making sure that they dive in off of ults. They're no longer patient, they're no longer shy, they're no longer waiting for one person to do something and going. They're all equally trying to go in and all continuously trying to make a difference and piggybacking off of the small differences that each other make, and it has just been amazing. So right here, everybody just going ahead and cooling down from that last match. Players are starting to go and get water. Map picks are coming in soon, so we're gonna go ahead and check that out soon. But once again, I just want to go ahead and say that if you want to see more matches like this and you want to see teams evolve just like this USC Upstate team has evolved, make sure to go ahead and keep up with our socials at USC Upstate Esports. We would love any feedback, and you can also go ahead and check out any events that are coming up, any matches that are coming up, and when we go live, you can also see when the live streams are also up. For any other games, if you're interested in Fortnite, we also do Fortnite nights. We just had our last Marvel Rivals game yesterday. And we are looking into getting more teams. So if you are watching the stream and you are on campus, don't be afraid to come down to USC Upstate Esports, located under the gym, to go ahead and try and compete and try out for one of these teams. We are definitely looking for more players, and if you think that you can make a difference, we would love to have you here in the community at USC Upstate Esports. So right now we're gonna go ahead and see what maps we're dealing with, and it looks like right now we have a pick for Runasapi. It looks like Pace is opting to go ahead and go for the push mode. I'm pretty sure it's losers pick on the map. So
right now it just looks like Pace is going to go ahead and go with Runasapi, change up the mode, go ahead and try and do a momentum based mode. And with USC Upstate being the momentum based team that they are, I have no doubts here that they'll do an amazing job on push. But the thing about push is that it's momentum both ways. So even the littlest bit of momentum for Pace can snowball into them getting a free round if USC Upstate isn't careful. So right here, we have bans coming up. We have a USC Upstate opting to ban the Diva, which is an amazing play because Diva is able to contest a lot of the high ground and is able to contest a lot of their team if they go for off angles, and is able to play an amazing peel game. And if they try to keep going for flanks, Diva can be there and back in the front line in an instant. For Pace, banning Reaper is an amazing play as well here because, like I've been saying, Meepster has been doing an amazing job playing Reaper and going ahead and getting in the back line and taking 2 healers with them. Now that we're getting into it, we're going to go ahead and highlight once again the map set. The first map on Oasis being taken by USC Upstate 0-2, and Kings Row also being taken by USC Upstate 3-0. Now USC Upstate has an amazing chance here to go ahead and close it out at Runasapi and make the difference and go ahead and close this game out early with a 3-0. Very excited to go ahead and see how USC Upstate adjusts, goes ahead and changes their game plan, goes ahead and adjusts to Pace's game plan, because you know they're going to want to go ahead and adjust as well to try and put a stop to USC Upstate's momentum here. So right now both teams opting to see what they're going to pick, what flavor of hero they want to go ahead and spot out, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Go ahead and see both teams. Let's see how both teams adjusted throughout the round here. Alrighty, and we have Benjamin on the Reinhardt. Meepster opting to honor his brethren baby by playing Junkrat. Shaba on the Hanzo as we expected. Raviolio going back to the Brig, and Jonah on the Kiriko. Now for USC Upstate, excuse me, this is a very good Brig map, and Raviolio already recognizing that and taking advantage of that and wanting to go ahead and flex his muscles on Brig once again. And for Pace, the comp is looking like Vander on Maga, Spooky T on Kiriko, Amy Star on Mercy, Sombra on Sombra, and Sam Chess on Fire Lady. I'm gonna just say it. I'll be trying to remember the names, y'all, but they just come out. Go ahead and give me a break, please, bro. And right here, Shaba on the right side with Raviolio trying to go ahead and get a pick. Knocks the Sombra off the map. Sombra tries to get back, can't get back. Shaba ends up getting the pick. Maga now here trying to fight by himself. USC Upstate looking like they're trying to go ahead and get more targets on the right. Shaba able to pick up the Mercy. Amazing gameplay here. Like I was saying, having an amazing Junkrat to an amazing Hanzo. Both are amazing, but both are able to get picks in their own way. Shaba showing here that just because he's subbing in doesn't mean that he's not going to make a difference here. And also, the Maga trying to go in. Vander right now trying to go ahead and go in. The USC Upstate team trying to go ahead and maybe get that pick on Vander. And Ben and Raviolio having to back their way out of there. They don't want to go ahead and battle Maga with low shields. They just want to go ahead and push the point here. But now Ben getting melted by Maga. Maga going ahead and melting Ben's shield. He has to let it recharge. It might be a little bit of damage out here. Shaba trying to go ahead and get a pick. Can he get a pick on the Maga? Able to headshot the Maga. Ben able to follow the pin behind him. Let's see what we got. Shaba able to help Benjamin set up the Lucio and the on-run kill. Shaba able to go ahead and pick the Kiriko as well. Now right here, this is what I was talking about with the USC Upstate team. This was their original lineup here. Oh, and we have a pause, possibly from Pace, possibly from USC Upstate. We're gonna see. Oh, and it looks like we're having some technical difficulties on the player side. Now a pause like that is very like inconvenient, because if you're USC Upstate, you're thinking, oh my gosh, we had so much momentum, we were on such a roll, and we just got thrown out of flow state. And for Pace, you're just like, thank God they had way too much momentum for us, and almost thanking the heavens that you go ahead and have some technical difficulties. But right here, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys some replays, and we'll be right back. If
If they do find him, he might be cooked, but we're gonna see. Are they gonna see him? No, they're not. He pops Blossom. Able to get the carry call and not able to get the Moira. Forces out the stun though. Go for Moira. He knew he ult tracked it or ability tracked it. It was able to go ahead and get the Moira and get the Rhino. Now if we continue to look, we see Raviolio getting the MVP. Amazing plays here from Raviolio. It has to be the 6th triple kill that he got here. Look at how Raviolio goes in, dives, helps Baby get the pick there. Helps his teammates get the pick there. Realizes that he damage boosted, go straight in.
Alrighty, right here, USC Upstate just doing an amazing job. Oh my gosh, like to be honest, like just look at this gameplay. Right here, Raviolio doing an amazing job being offensive. But like on both of the healers that he plays, whether he's on Mizuki or on Brig, Raviolio always does an amazing job helping his team set up picks and getting picks for himself. Right here, another good example of USC Upstate backing each other up, saving ults. Look at that, Jonah with an amazing beam that helped his team to go ahead and go in. He saw the ult from Meepster, and even though Meepster gets picked, they were able to finish the fight easy here. And Benjamin getting the triple, just so amazing from this USC Upstate team. Back-to-back team wipes, back-to-back amazing ults, back-to-back pushes and momentum builders from this USC Upstate team. And you just really love to see it. You really love to see it, and you love to see a team come together. And this team has, for a fact, without a doubt, proving into this game that they have come together as a team. Now it looks like teams are going ahead and discussing, trying to go ahead and wait, kill some time until we can go ahead and get through these technical difficulties. Once again, guys, I just want to go ahead and shameless plug the USC Upstate esports channel. You are watching this amazing match right now, and this is USC Upstate live. If you want to catch other lives, we also do Fortnite, we also do Valorant, and we also do Marvel Rivals right now. The Marvel Rivals team is on off season, but I'm pretty sure that Valorant has a couple of matches coming up soon, which will be commentated by Meepster himself. So if you saw this gameplay and you see Meepster going off and you want to hear him commentate on other games, he will also be on Valorant as well. Right here, I'm just so happy to see this USC Upstate team play the way they're playing, playing in their comfort zones, playing off of each other, not really caring about deaths, but adjusting when the deaths happen. Have been an amazing thing to watch here for USC Upstate. It's just so amazing to see these parts and ticks start to come together for USC Upstate to just all right, and there goes Meepster being a little goofball, man. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and see Meepster commentate over some Valorant, make sure to tune into the other streams. And if you want to know when we are doing those other streams, tune in to the USC Upstate Esports Instagram. But seeing all these cogs come together and seeing them really shine in their own, but also shine together, it could bring a tear to a man's eye. You know, it could definitely bring a tear to a man's eye. And right here, we're still waiting for Pace to go ahead and come back from the disconnect. You hate to have internet issues in general when it comes to gaming, which is also why, you know, when people will go ahead and play in LAN, they talk about how it feels so much better than playing online, which, if you didn't know, USC Upstate actually has had a Overwatch and Valorant LAN recently, doing well in those LANs, but still wanting to go ahead and focus on making the playoffs here. USC Upstate just doing an amazing job. Alrighty, right here, y'all, I just want to make sure that you guys also know Rivals, Valorant, and with that being said, I actually do want to show y'all some clips, so we're gonna go ahead and roll some Valorant clips and Marvel Rivals clips while y'all wait for this disconnector.
Flash, let's see if they can finish him off. Nice pick from our Neon. I'm not gonna lie, every single pick that it's been, absolutely delicious, absolutely great. Oh my goodness, straight heads.
Aloysius one and alive. Finds a pick,
Here
finds two, but
Valorant
he's not going to be able to
also
get
doing
it.
an amazing job.
This spike is gone. It's
going
past
ahead
him.
and making waves, and waves
Oh, they're right next to each other. Flash doesn't connect.
with their
Spots him
plays.
out of the corner of his eye.
An
Finds the
amazing
kill.
season
Upstate
for
scrambling to get
Valorant,
these
an
guns now.
amazing season for Overwatch,
Unfortunate for him.
and a progressive season for Marvel Rivals as well. Love to see USC Upstate esports gaming. Everyone here has been putting in a lot of work, wanting to go ahead and build their teams, and not only their teams, but represent the school in a way to where we show our best parts. And with every day that passes, we practice, we grind, we come together as a community to help each other be better than we were yesterday, reaching greater heights every single day. Shout out to the USC Upstate Valorant team, for sure. Amazing players on that team.
All right, we got a smoke on A. Oh, smoke on sewers. Live smoke on sewers. Oh my goodness. Nice 2K by our fade. Absolutely delicious. KJ tries to end his career.
Out this Invisol, the Emma gets revived by the BRB.
And right here, the USC Upstate Marvel Rivals team did an amazing job yesterday in their game. Wasn't able to take the win, but as USC Upstate is prioritized progress every single day over the wins, we go ahead and we see and come back to Overwatch here. Now it looks like both teams are getting ready to go back at it. 5-second counter goes out, and let's go ahead and see how both teams come back after the disconnect. Hate to see it, but here we go. Benjamin trying to go ahead and make space here. Right now, the Maga needs to go, and they also need to make sure that they're watching their flank here. Here we go. Sombra still in the back line, baby trying to go, not baby, Meepster. Meepster trying to go ahead and get a pick here. Shaba also looking for a headshot, doesn't turn around for the Sombra, wants to go ahead and put pressure on the tanks here with his damage, tries to go ahead and get the tracer, can't get the tracer, and right there a huge shatter there by Ben. Nobody able to get off the shatter, get anything off the shatter, and Shaba ends up popping dragons, ends up picking one, gets the Kiriko. Can he get anything else? Maga here very low. Shaba able to get 2, gets 3, gets 4. Oh my gosh, Shaba, amazing job picking up 4, and Meepster cleaning it up and picking up 5. Now pace is very staggered. Two ults here, but USC Upstate is ult dumping. They don't want them touching at all, but now Katsune Rush comes out from pace. Sombra still has EMP. Meepster gets a pick, Shaba gets a pick, EMP drops, Sombra picks up Meepster, and now here USC Upstate starting to fall. And USC Upstate not giving up, still going ahead and fighting for point. Ravioli doing his best, getting the Sombra. And now it's up to USC Upstate to clear the point. Benjamin picking up the on-run. And USC Upstate opting to back up in group and re-engage here. And with Jonah switching to the jetpack cat, they're trying to get back faster. But USC Upstate is not able to live with all 3 of their teammates dying now. It's just Meepster and Jonah trying to go ahead and regroup.
He's coming for me.
All right, and right here, USC Upstate starting to go for the re-engage now. Meepster ends up falling to the Sombra. Shaba trying to go ahead and get a pick, can't get a pick.
He's coming for me. He's coming for me.
And right here, Shaba has ult. Could pop dragons here. Ben trying to keep his shield up, trying to make sure that pace doesn't get too far. Shaba could be going for a dragon here, trying to go ahead and get the pick on the Sombra, is able to get the pick on the Sombra. Meepster opting to go on the Bash and tries to go ahead and get a pick on the Lucio, can't find the Lucio. Jonah ending up finding the Kiriko, and Ravioli finding the whip on Emmy Star there. Meepster end up picking Onron.
Amazing plays there from USC Upstate, able to take the robot. Now right here is one of those pushes where it's like, okay, now we have an opportunity to play a neutral game. Shaba doing an amazing job holding his ult, so he's able to actually have an advantage here because nobody else has ult here. Sombra actually building ult off of Shaba. Shaba ends up dying. Now it's up to the rest of USC Upstate to try and pick up where he left off. And Jonah trying to go in but can't go ahead and find a pick. Gets picked by Maga. Raviolio able to pick up a pick on Sombra here. Now he has to go ahead and wait. Tries to go ahead and get on run. On run ends up getting the pick. Gets two now. Oh my gosh, Sam Chess is going crazy. Benjamin ends up getting picked by Sam Chess as well. Sam Chess and Pace able to pick up their own triple kill and go ahead and get their own team wipe. Now it's up to USC Upstate to go and try and adapt here and get that ground back. Right here for USC Upstate, the only thing you have to do is just not get capped fully. Right here, Shaba trying to find a pick again on the Sombra. Can't go ahead and get it. Sombra comes from behind him, ends up getting him. Right here, Meepster trying to get that Lucio. Can't get it. Wait. Yep, can't get it. Jonah, Raviolio able to get some picks. Amazing plays there. Only person able to survive was Lucio. Now for Pace though, they do have the ult economy. They have 4 ults, and for USC Upstate they only have 2. Trying to go ahead and build up maybe 4 now, so make sure that they're balanced with the ult economy. Not having dragons here is pretty bad, but they still have Meepster's ult. If Meepster and Ben can somehow get a combo here, and Benjamin getting hacked, man. Can't do anything about that. Tries to go ahead and get healed. Is able to cut off the damage, stop the bleeding. Raviolio not trying to go ahead and fall to Maga. And right there, EMP doing an amazing job debuffing the Bashaba. Able to pick up 2 through the EMP. Benjamin able to pick up 2 outside of the EMP. Amazing plays there from Benjamin and Shaba, both picking up a double kill on each end. Now with 3 minutes left for the game, USC Upstate now has their opportunity to go ahead and pop ults. They have 3 ults and they used 2 there in the fight. So now USC Upstate has the ult economy on their side. Right here, Benjamin does have shatter. Are we gonna see it soon? Are we gonna see it soon? On in the back, able to get a pick on Jonah. Shaba was able to get a pick on Sombra. And now Sam Chess able to go ahead and get a pick on Shaba, but then Meepster ends up getting the trade. The Crusaders come out, end up getting the pick there. Amazing shatter from Benjamin, and Meepster cleaning up. Like I said, if Meepster was able to get a really good ult there off of the shatter, they were gonna go ahead and have a fun time here. Meepster also able to get a pick on the Sombra. Amazing plays. Now right here, some of the team coming back. Meepster trying his best to go ahead and stay in the fight. Beat comes out. Benjamin doesn't have any heals, not able to do anything. Jonah does have ult online. Meepster goes ahead and gets the pick on Lucio. Ends up falling. That's 3 people falling now. They got to get back. Jonah able to get Shaba out of there. Oh, Lord. And Shaba and Jonah literally flying for their lives here. Trying their best to leave, but Maga was not letting them. Now here, Meepster trying to go ahead and get a pick on Sombra. Gets an early pick. Now once again, they're in a situation where Shaba and Jonah are not in the team fight. They're going to have to wait and sustain and wait until they're able to come back. And right here, Meepster trying to go ahead and get a pick on this Maga. Shaba able to go ahead and get with Ben to go ahead and get the bot rolling. They just need 1 team fight 1 here. 1 team fight 1 will help USC Upstate amazingly. They just have to take their time, bait out abilities here, and it'll be an easy take. Right here, Meepster trying to go ahead and get some kills on the Maga. Not able to do it though. Vander end up getting 2 and is able to get 3. It seems. No, actually, Benjamin able to go ahead and get a pick on Sam Chess. Trying to get out of there. Still has health. Jonah still with him. Jonah trying his best, using his entire soul to go ahead and keep Ben alive. Gets 1 health, is able to get back. Now with the whole team regrouped, USC Upstate is able to re-engage back with 23 seconds left. Winning the team fight here is the most important thing. Tries to go back in here, Ben. Can he go ahead and get one? And USC Upstate, Meeps, they're able to go ahead and get Sombra. Shaba looking for another pick. They're trying to go ahead and clear the bot off. Maga coming through. Can he go ahead and get the touch? And he can't. And USC Upstate taking the set. 3-0. Amazing plays by USC Upstate. Now, right there, amazing plays all around. Shaba came in, didn't drop a beat that that baby left behind, was able to get a triple kill. We're able to get triple kill here. Let's go ahead and look at it. One, gets Kiriko, able to go ahead and get the Maga when he gets a jump right here. Boom, instant Maga dead. Boom, instant on-run dead. And then able to get the Lucio on top of that. And with that, everybody, USC Upstate takes the game. One thing I do want to talk about is just the whole team. The team themselves was amazing today. Not a single lapse did I see in this team. Anytime they were even knocked off their feet, they came back bigger, better, stronger, and honestly just genuinely put belt. Just genuinely put belt. There's no other way that you can say it. There's no other way you can speak about it. USC Upstate did their thing, and with them doing their thing comes a win. Meepster doing an amazing job, changing his gameplay, going for more off angles, helping his team. Mo, aka Shaba, doing an amazing job, going ahead and getting picks, not missing a beat. Baby doing an amazing job, securing picks for his team, able to get a lot of landmines that end up helping them win. Ben doing an amazing job, protecting his team, able to go ahead and open up a lot of space. Raviolio doing a lot for his team as well, able to go ahead and get a triple kill, able to flex his brig a little bit, was able to just create so much space for the team. USC Upstate doing an amazing job. And with that, it doesn't seem like we have any interviews, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you all the time here at USC Upstate Esport. Once again, please go ahead and check out our socials and keep your eyes out for the next event. Thank you so much for watching USC Upstate Esports. We'll see you later. Ooh. Interviews coming up. Hold on, wait a minute. I just got told actually that we do have some interviews coming up, and honestly I'm really excited because I actually do want to interview these players because I kind of want to see what's behind their brain. So 1 second, guys. Actually, I know I did the outro, but you don't gotta end stream if you say you're gonna end stream. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna actually get those interviews coming up soon. Just make sure to stay tuned.
Out this Invisible, the Emma gets revived by the BRB. The big Daredevil pops the ult. It's about to get two. They get two. Can he get a third? Thorlord goes down. Daredevil gets 3 picks. They're gonna get the 4th onto this Emma and this Deadpool. This Deadpool goes down too.
Alrighty, y'all. Welcome, and here with me I have Jonah and Calvin. aka Jonah and Baby Plays. And so, my first question is gonna go over to you, Jonah. What do you think was like the main thing that you saw improve in your team this match, especially?
Hopefully I can hear me in the mic. I think our target prio was there. I think the main thing was the target prio. Like if you were there for the comms, obviously no one heard the comms, or maybe heard a little bit from the screaming that we were going on. But when we immediately called, I mean, we focused that person. There were a few things that hippie there that we kind of like let off and stuff like that. For example, when the Sombra was in our backline for the majority of the time, we instantly, there was always someone who turned around. There was always someone who took care of that, took care of the flank there. I think target probably went really well. I think our position was really well. We didn't meet ball at all. Like we weren't stay together at all. We took space. There were some people going on height, some people going down in, low. I think those are the two biggest things for positioning and target prio. But
Got you.
yeah.
Now, Calvin, what do you think about that as well?
I 100% agree. I feel like last week we were like a little bit off on comms, but this week we were locked on. Like, especially against the flanks on Sombra and Armor, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because
The comms were
every time you would like call out, I would turn behind and I would just one shot the Sombra every time.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you guys think that you guys did personally that like was like, okay, I can definitely tell that what I'm doing has an impact on my team?
Funny enough for me, the last map, because everyone saw it, I pulled out Cat because I wanted to see, it was Runasapi. So Runasapi, if you know, it has a lot of ledges. It's a push map, so it's symmetrical. But it has a lot of ledges, so Cat is really useful in terms of like her ult, obviously, but also the fact that like you can grab, like you can easily pull people, since it's a bigger map, that you can actually take people in the lifeline and bring them back to the fight, stuff like that. I feel like I kind of did a little poorly there. I was pushing their supports, which was good value, but I think a little bit I could have maybe definitely kept my team up alive more and probably not have like 6-3 deaths or normally. So yeah.
Calvin, what about you?
You know, focusing on the back line. Usually when I'm playing, I would usually focus the tank, but this time I focused solely on backline, like the supports, and that really helped a lot, I feel like. Because every time they would die, I would just come and focus the tank, and we kill them and win the fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was really amazing, Calvin, especially from you, seeing you secure a lot of those mine kills with Junkrat definitely helped your team. Definitely saw that action in the back line. You and Meepster almost seeming like a duo out there, going ahead and getting into the back line. Meepster picking off 2 healers at times, you securing kills for Meepster, and both of you guys having each other's back. Now going forward, you guys have an amazing record, and you definitely are looking at playoff opportunities. Does that shake you at all, and are you afraid of any teams coming up in the circuit?
I think honestly, I feel like we just play our game. I think if we play our game, we focus on what we did well on, and we improve on the things that we did do. It sounds like easy enough, but like honestly, if we just do that, I feel like we're comfortable. I feel like a lot of these teams, pretty much every team, honestly, we just took down undefeated Adrian College last week. So I think literally just improve on what we like need to improve on. Just polish the things that we're great at, make it even better. I mean, I feel like we can take down any team in this conference. So
Yep, and continue to get better. Calvin, what about you? How do
Yeah,
you
you
feel?
know, like the vibes are high right now. We're doing really good. So we're just gonna keep that same energy. We're gonna pretend like, even as player, we're gonna pretend like it's a regular season game. Don't like overthink that it's playoffs. Oh, if you lose, we're out. You know, just think fun. Like have fun, have vibes, and just and like improve what we did bad on. Like I know I was overextending a little bit this time, so I'm gonna improve on that. I got hooked a little bit too much, so that's what I'm gonna improve on. But yeah.
All right, and my final question, and the question that everybody is wondering with your guys' amazing performance today: how does it feel to go 3-0 without dropping a single map against Pace?
it feels great. It feels great. Honestly, that Runasapi map was a little scary when we started to kind of drop a little bit. Or I think it was the I think it might have been like Kings Row, where they got a few picks on us, and then we kind of felt like, all right, we need to push back a little bit, especially when they got the pick on me whenever I got that unfortunate death, but because the Roadhog hooked me. But I feel like definitely like it feels good because especially going into playoffs, being this last regular season game, I feel like this the momentum's there. We obviously like keep telling ourselves, hey, just have fun, let's play our game, stuff like that. So
Calvin?
Yeah, you know, sorry, what was the question?
How does it feel to go 3-0?
Oh, it feels amazing. You know, like I was out for a little bit. I came back. This is my first time like playing a lot more and like going 3-0. I love winning. It feels great. Like I love like going undefeated in maps. I love winning. You know, it feels great, especially on that Kings Row map. I could go crazy on Kings Row like I did.
Yeah, and also just one more thing I do want to add.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Meepster's changing gameplay? I definitely feel like he had an amazing impact on the game today. How do y'all feel about his gameplay today?
I think he got phenomenally better, or exponentially better. Honestly, it's
Like
a big
he
word,
knew
but like,
when to switch when
yeah.
he was supposed to switch.
but also just like, especially the King's Row map when he went Reaper. I mean, well, he played May and Reaper, but like there were just great picks for King's Row and stuff like that. He had that huge blizzard at the end of the second round to hold. On top of my orbital ray as well, like keep sustaining the team together. I mean, I feel like it was like to close out the game. That was huge. I mean, his old usage has gotten so much better. I mean, his positioning got so much better. He wasn't. There was a few times where he overextended, but we made sure to kind of call him back. We're like, hey, you're going a little too far. Let's back up a little bit. So, but he's gotten so much better. It's
Yeah. And honestly, now this is the real last question. If there was one MVP that you guys would say for your team today, who would you say got the MVP for you guys today?
I'm gonna throw out, because normally, if anybody knows, it's obviously Mo, because Mo's just an amazing Hanzo. But I want to say it's Raviolio Cole, because this man, even though he had great stats amongst the board, and it may not seem like he got every MVP, he got the MVP on the first map, but like the comms were on point, the target probably was on point. We were listening to him. I mean, he told me, especially as like his flex support, he was like, hey, I'm going on hype with the so and so. I'm going hype with my DPS. You stay with the tank. I was like, perfect, great comms. I mean, we like every time that he did that, it worked out. We won the fight every single time. I feel like they were just on point, and I feel like if we just keep doing that, nobody's sinking our way.
Got you, Calvin.
For me, I would say Ben.
Ben.
Oh yeah.
For sure, because you know I overextend a bit, so I tell him I'm overextending. I will come back. He blocks me, so I won't. He blocks me. He
multiple times in that match.
He calls out when his shield is broken. When he's playing Reinhardt, he gets good shatter. He gets good kills. Like overall, he knows when to come back. He knows when to extend. He's an overall just amazing player. It helps me a lot.
Alrighty. Well, thank y'all guys so much for the interview. Congrats on your win, and go ahead and enjoy your time. And with that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been USC Upstate Esports, and we'll catch you another time. See ya.
Bro, fuck up.
Yo.
Uber hits Celestial. I fucking did it! That's kind of what.
Yeah.
No, okay, it was like.
Right here, both tanks clashing now. Amazing opportunity for Raviolo to go ahead and get a pick. Baby also gets a pick. Raviolo picks up 2, and Benjamin picks up the May as well. The team doing an amazing job walking in, and it looks like they all just fell down like some dominoes there. Now we continue to look. We see Raviolio getting the MVP. Amazing plays here from Raviolio. It has to be the 6th triple kill that he got here. Look at how Raviolio goes in, dives, helps Baby get the pick there. Helps his teammates get the pick there. Realizes that he damage boosted, goes straight in. They're trying to stay in, make sure that they can survive until their tank gets back. Benjamin gets back, pick the Sombra. We still have Beam online, there we go. Jonah with the pop, amazing torpedoes here from Jonah. That's amazing. Look at Ben going in for the pin, able to get the pin. Misha ends up falling. Can they go ahead and clean up? USC Upstate gets a triple, able to get the Ana and the Passion, and holds space down for 2-0. Amazing plays there from USC Upstate. Falling, that 3 people falling now. They got to get back. Jonah able to get Shaba out of there. Oh Lord. And Shaba and Jonah literally flying for their lives here. If they do find him, he might be cooked, but we're gonna see. Are they gonna see him? No, they're not. He pops Blossom.
Able to get the Kiriko and not able to get the Moira. Forces out the stun though. Goes for Moira. He knew he ult tracked it or ability tracked it. And was able to go ahead and get the Moira and get the Reinhardt there. Able to get a pick on Jonah. Shaba was able to get a pick on Sombra. And now Sam Chess able to go ahead and get a pick on Shaba. But then Meepster ends up getting the trade. The Crusaders come out, end up getting the pick there. Amazing shatter from Benjamin. And Meepster cleaning up, like I said, if Meepster was able to get a really good ult there off of the shatter, they were going to go ahead and have a fun time here. Meepster also able to get a pick on the Sombra. Amazing plays. Get off the shatter. Get anything off the shatter. And Shaba ends up popping dragons, ends up picking one, gets the Kiriko. Can he get anything else? Maga here, very low. Shaba able to get 2, gets 3, gets 4. Oh my gosh, Shaba, amazing job.